We have more than any generation in history. More food. More comfort. More entertainment. More everything. And yet, we are not happier. This is not a new observation. But the question it raises is one we rarely sit with: if more doesn't make us happy, what does? The answer might come from people who had almost nothing. Ancient humans. Hunter-gatherers. People who owned maybe 20 objects in their entire lives. And they were, by every measure we have, content. Anthropologists who lived with the last remaining hunter-gatherer societies in the 20th century recorded something remarkable. These people did not want more. When offered modern tools, modern food, modern clothing, they often declined. Not out of ignorance. Out of satisfaction. So what did they know that we forgot? The first thing is simple. They knew what enough looked like. Not because they were primitive. Because they were practical. They needed food, shelter, and each other. Everything beyond that was optional. And they treated it that way. The second thing they knew was that happiness is not an individual project. In a hunter-gatherer band, your joy and your survival are the same thing. You share food. You share shelter. You share stories. There is no such thing as a lonely ancient human. The concept would not have made sense to them. The third thing. They moved. Every day. Not for exercise. For life. Walking through forests, tracking animals, gathering plants, migrating with seasons. Their bodies were not things to be sculpted at a gym. Their bodies were how they experienced the world. Physical movement and mental health were never separate categories. The fourth thing. They knew why they woke up every morning. Not in an abstract, mission statement way. In a real way. The fire needs wood. The child needs food. The elder needs care. Every person had a role that visibly mattered to the people around them. Purpose was not something you found. It was something you were given. And the fifth thing. The hardest one for us to hear. They were present. When you are hunting an animal that could kill you, you are not thinking about tomorrow. When you are gathering berries with your children, you are not scrolling through someone else's life. Every moment demanded their full attention. And full attention, it turns out, is one of the deepest forms of human satisfaction. We have lost all five of these things. We replaced enough with more. We replaced community with followers. We replaced movement with chairs. We replaced purpose with productivity. We replaced presence with notifications. This is not a call to abandon modern life and live in the woods. That is not the point. The point is that happiness has a recipe. And ancient humans figured it out without books, without studies, without self-help. Enough. Others. Movement. Purpose. Presence. 5 words. That is the entire formula. And the formula still works. The only question is whether we are willing to use it. Your ancestors knew how to be happy. They knew it for 200,000 years. You already have the instructions. You just forgot where you put them.